Welcome back to The Yes Trap, the ultimate no survival guide. This is episode 4 from Catalyst Guru, and today we're diving into the murky waters of complex workplace dynamics. Last time we covered tailored no's for common personalities. But what happens when the stakes are higher, the politics trickier, or the guilt trips more manipulative? Let's unpack scenarios where saying no isn't just about time management. It's about saying no effectively to your boss. Now that you've grasped the fundamentals of saying no and the strategies for delivering it with grace, let's focus on tailoring your responses to the personalities you encounter at work. Because let's be real, no two people are alike. Some will accept a polite decline with a nod, while others will treat it like a personal affront and act as if you've just insulted their pet goldfish. In this episode, let's start with the heavy hitter, the boss, who doesn't believe in work-life balance because they've clearly never heard of it. They'll casually drop a task on your desk at 5:59 p.m. on a Friday and expect it by Monday morning. Declining a request from your boss requires a strategic, tactful approach. Here's how to handle it. Acknowledge their authority by saying, "I appreciate you trusting me with this." And then redirect with a prioritization question. "I want to ensure I'm giving this my best effort. Can we review my current tasks and see which one should take a back seat?" This shifts the conversation from "I can't" to "let's figure out how to make this work realistically." It also subtly reminds them that you're not a human Swiss Army knife. Yes. Here are a few more alternative scenarios involving saying no to an overbearing boss, each with distinct situations, strategies, and psychological rationale. Scenario 1. The micromanager boss. How to push back on unnecessary oversight. Your boss constantly nitpicks your work, demands hourly updates, and redoes tasks you've already completed, undermining your autonomy and slowing progress. Tactics. First up, validate their intent. Imagine your boss is worried about timelines. Instead of jumping straight into logistics, start by aligning with their goals. Try something like, "I know delivering quality is a top priority for you. It is for me too." This builds trust fast. You're saying, "We're on the same team," without a single spreadsheet. Next, assert competence, but keep it humble. Let's say you're handling a project report. You could say, "To save time, I'll handle the data analysis independently and flag any roadblocks immediately." Boom. You've just 1. Promised efficiency, 2. Shown ownership, and 3. Preempted their anxiety. Now, the golden question. How do you stop micromanagement without ghosting? Try this. Would a daily summary email at 5 p.m. work instead of check-ins? It'll let me focus on deep work, so I can get you better results faster. You're not saying leave me alone, you're offering a better way to stay informed. Daily emails, weekly Slack threads. Adapt this to your workflow. The goal: fewer interruptions, more progress. Why this works? Let's recap. Step 1. Validate their intent to build trust. Step 2. Own your task confidently. Step 3. Replace meetings with structured updates. These aren't just tips. They're your toolkit for reclaiming time and impressing boss. Scenario 2. The weekend workaholic boss. Your boss texts you at 10 p.m. on Saturday with urgent requests that could easily wait until Monday, blurring work-life boundaries. Tactics. Step 1. Don't panic. Pause. That urgent text just hijacked your weekend zen. But here's the secret. You don't have to reply immediately. Wait until Monday morning, then hit send with, "Apologies for the delay. I wanted to give this proper attention." Subtle? Yes. Strategic? Absolutely. You're signaling, "I respect my time, so you should too," without a single emoji. Step 2. Call gentle BS on urgent. Let's say the task is updating a spreadsheet. Reply, "Is this something we should reprioritize for Monday's agenda? I want to ensure it gets the focus it deserves." Translation. Is this fire real, or can we chill? You're not refusing, you're asking for clarity. Most bosses will pause and think, "Maybe I overreacted." Step 3. Lock in boundaries for next time. Add this gem to your reply. For clarity, should I flag non-urgent weekend tasks to address first thing Monday? Boom, you've just 1. Defined what urgent means, 2. Set a precedent, and 3. Stayed 100% professional. Why this works, let's recap. Step 1, wait. Step 2, ask. Step 3, prevent. You're not being difficult, you're teaching people how to treat your time. Scenario 3. The scope creep boss. Midway through a critical project, your boss piles on new objectives, stretching deadlines and resources unreasonably. Tactics. Step 1. Anchor back to the original plan. When new tasks parachute in, don't panic, redirect. Say, I'm laser-focused on hitting the original deadline for Project X as we agreed. Let's keep that the priority. You're not refusing, you're reminding them of their own goals. It's like saying, hey, remember that finish line you set, let's not move it. At step 2, force a choice, politely. Boss wants a new feature added. Reply, if we add new task, I'll need to extend the timeline by X days or reduce the scope of existing task. Which works best? Boom. Suddenly they're deciding what to sacrifice, not you. It's the restaurant menu tactic. You can have the steak or the lobster, but not both. No guilt, just logic. Step 3, paper trail everything. After negotiating, drop this line. Let me confirm via email. We're adjusting priorities to include a new task, which means the following changes. Why? Because, sure, I'll do it, turns into, you said it was fine, 6 months later. Think of this email as your receipt. Why this works, recap time. Step 1. Stick to the original blueprint. Step 2. Make them pick the trade-off. Step 3. Write it down. You're not being stubborn. Key takeaway. Each scenario targets a unique power imbalance tactic, micromanaging, boundary violations, scope creep. By focusing on collaborative problem solving, not defiance, you position yourself as a proactive professional while safeguarding your time and mental health. If you're feeling guilty or nervous about setting limits, replay this episode and practice those scripts. Trust me, your future self and your sanity will thank you. To everyone listening, thank you for spending your precious time here. If this resonated with you, especially if you've ever felt petrified to say no to boss, hit subscribe and share. We drop a new perspective episode every week to help you thrive in workplaces that don't always play fair. What's next week? We'll explore more personalities like the needy coworker, the guilt-tripping teammate, the perpetual procrastinator, and finally, the flattering manipulator. We'll try to understand each one of them as to how not to get into the yes trap with such personalities. Until next time, protect your energy, own your worth, and remember, you're not a task robot. You're a human with limits. And that's okay.